Hi guys! I love going black and white. I hope you guys don't mind. It's just eyelashes filter. And I like going black and white for black and white thinking metaphor, you know? I am the Narcissist Killing Machine is the title of this video. I've got a shit ton of notes for you guys. Because I didn't come on yesterday. What have I written down? Okay, this is from yesterday. And then we're going to go into today's notes. So, when someone does something to you. So, you know, I always teach that everything is just a mirror, okay? No one can actually help anything they do. They're just a reflection of you, reflecting back to you, what you assume, blah, 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 blah. So, when someone does something wrong to you, think, have you ever done this to anyone else? If so, that's karma. Enjoy it. Now that sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Enjoy getting karma, good or bad. But I'm telling you, enjoy the bad stuff, enjoy the good stuff as well. But obviously, that's not difficult. When I say enjoy karma, I don't just mean the good stuff. I mean, like, literally, like, be grateful for every experience that is happening to you because it's valuable. If you understand what karma is, it's an action that you did. It's an action that's happening to you for a reaction that you had, or an action that you've done in the past. You still feel guilty for deep down inside, because there's nothing outside of yourself. Karma's real if you're a good person, basically, because you will feel bad about stuff. You'd never feel bad about anything. That's why you're like, you know, you see terrible people rising up all the time, and you think, how does that happen? I'll tell you how that happens, because there's no fair God and sky helping out with this. Like, they just don't believe in karma, so they do what the fuck they like. You know, that's actually Satanism. The do as thou wilt would be the whole of the law. And what else do I want to say? So yeah, if you're a good person, you will feel bad about stuff sometimes, and you'll have guilt. You'll have stuff at times that you don't feel especially proud of, that you might have done in the past, because you do better now that you know, and all that. You know what I'm trying to say. Do now what you know now, and it's hopefully better than what you did back then. I am paraphrasing Maya Angelou. I know I got the quote wrong, but guys, you know what I'm saying? Be grateful for how upset you are, I wrote down. And that now you know how it feels. Whoa. Do you know what I think? I was getting these energies because I think Saturn was going retrograde. And I'm not an astrologer, but I've got a feeling it was squaring Mars or something like that as well. I mean, those energies are going to fuck things up. Well, I'm in my second Saturn's opposition, as I've said before. Whether you're in a Saturn's retrograde, a Saturn's return, I mean, or opposition, or of your own, look up your Saturn, what your Saturn's doing right now. What is my Saturn doing right now? Look up your Saturn's return chart, and you'll see there's loads of times in your life where you need to pay attention to what Saturn's doing. It'll give you the dates and all that. My Saturn's in Virgo in the 9th house, and what I'm saying is Saturn's doing something right now which will affect everybody in this way, not just me. Hence this energy check for the collective. I've also put let it go, karma cleared. I put let it go. That's karma cleared. Okay, so we're talking about accepting suffering. We're talking about allowing ourselves to be the target of suffering in order to feel suffering you may have caused in the past, whatever the fuck that may be. This is what karma is. This is kind of last week's energies leading up to yesterday, and then I wrote whole new stuff earlier. So yeah, that's karma cleared. today I wrote, let's start part 2 right now. Part 2. Hey guys, part 2. If you want to split the video. True narcissists are being revealed. I am the narcissist killer. I can see right through you. What we've done with our years of experience, and I feel as a collective we learn and learn and learn and learn and grow, whether it be spiritually, mentally, both those things. That's not a new tattoo, by the way. I drew that on myself. That is Jupiter. I'm coming to terms with being a Scorpio. Now I'm observing Vedic astrology and not tropical, and I want to hold on to these Jupiterian energies that I've believed that I've had protecting me and giving me luck my whole life, being a Sagittarius, and I'm not even a Sagittarius. You're gonna cry for me or what, man? Saddest day ever when I realised that. I wrote, burn that bridge, and I've written something I can't understand. Nothing that you it be. I can't read my writing, guys. Don't waste your tears, you're just tired. Was a message as well. But burn that bridge. Nothing that makes you feel bad belongs, is what that's supposed to say. But it was reminding me of, those that matter don't mind, those that mind don't matter. This is new information that was coming through, and this is specifically about killing narcissists, and it says, don't, because I was asking myself more and more about how to spot them, and learning a bit more about that. The red flags are so freaking obvious, and when you know, you know. And the saddest thing is letting them go if you enjoyed talking to them, if they were interesting or whatever it may be. Friend, family, it doesn't even matter. Like Joan Rivers said, toxic cancer, you've got to cut it out. There's absolutely no difference. Your life will improve vastly on the other side. But I was wondering, how we manifest these people into our lives in the first place. And apparently, what I found when I was looking it up is that you're falling in love with yourself, apparently. What they do is mirror back to you, make you feel good. So when you feel good around them, or you fall in love with them, or you like them, or you think they're someone fun to be around, it's yourself that you think those things about. You love yourself, and you're trying to find yourself. And they see that you're fucking amazing. Probably no one does match up. No one's going to match up, so they're going to pretend to. And they can't. And the mask slips off when you see through it, they don't like it, la la la, etc. blah blah blah. But we don't want to even get to that point. So I wrote down a few notes because I kind of worked out how not to get to that point in the first place. Because do you know what? It's about taking your power back, which is always what I'm going on about, taking your power back. But I've always thought it was okay to compliment people. When people are like, take my power back, I've seen on other forums and stuff like that, and manifesting forums, girls being like, I don't even compliment anyone anymore. I save it for myself. And I just think, God, that's tight, That's not tight in a good way. Like tight-fisted, mean. So I'm really free with my compliments. And I realised today, that's like a narcissist magnet. What the fuck have I been doing? So I wrote down how to kill a narcissist and how to never find one in the first place. Stop bringing them into your life. This is how you do it. Don't ever flatter anyone. Like, what? That's going to be so hard for me. I'm the kind of person that shouts across the street, I like your hat, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to stop doing that. So don't ever flatter anyone. Don't compliment people like willy-nilly. Don't compliment people willy-nilly. That is what attracts narcissists. They love it. if you say they're good at anything, say, oh, that was good, or something they achieved creatively was good, or anything like that. That's it. They'll get their claws in. You'll be their audience now. And it's draining, because at the end of the day, that is what they survive on, sucking other people's power and energy. Because they feed on it. They need it in order to feel valid. The saddest thing is, like, oh, there's just nothing you can do. There's just nothing you can do. You've just got to protect yourself. This is about protecting yourself and not about feeling sorry for them. Never let anyone back into your life who doesn't speak to you unless they're single or lonely or bored. Now, that's fucking good advice, right? The rest of it, it's about pain causing pain causing pain. I'm going to do a separate video about that another time. But that was it, guys. I just wanted to pop on and say those things. And I'm a narcissist killer. This has been fun. And I love you guys. Peace out.